Let me just do this. Okay. Let's hear your impression of how I start a podcast episode.
Okay. Let me just get comfortable. Brooke, are you still here?
Good.
And then you have to be me.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hi.
Oh my god.
You sound like a...
Whoa.
Yeah,
They're
that's
like
exactly,
Marge Simpson.
That's how you sound.
That's
Yeah, if Marge
pretty good.
Simpson was a fucking Muppet. That's
Then
that
you
type.
go, Brooke, get out of the house. You've already been here for a month. Now it's 2.
Yeah,
No, it's
now
2
it is
months.
2 months.
Yeah. Now it's
I'll
2
go.
months.
And then,
I'll leave.
and then I say nothing because I've somehow slipped into a nap. Kind of a mid-sentence nap I'm having now. And then you can press this button right there. Just hit the play button. There.
Then you go,
Hey.
wait. Then you gotta go. I'm still being Mitch. You Dun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On
And
the
then you
drop.
keep it going.
Ow.
Yeah. Keep
Yeah.
it going. Keep it going.
Yeah. I don't know what else you do. I'm not an avid listener of the podcast. I'm on.
And you say beautiful intro by...
Slow Smog. I'm
getting
Mitchell
it.
Welling.
That is. I don't start the episode by saying beautiful intro by Slow Smog. I'm Mitchell Welling.
Full name!
My beautiful wife, Billy.
Well, that I've just started saying kind of to people.
Oh, this is
randomly,
my beautiful
so-
wife, Billy. Yeah. My beautiful wife, Billy Blossom, didn't take my last name. That's fine.
That's
I
fine.
feel fine about it. I'm not insecure.
Yeah, they asked about that at the courthouse, and I said, "It's fine.
I'm
It's
fine.
It's 2022," and they're like, "We don't care." Yeah, we're just asking for legal reasons. And I said,
They just heard how beautiful Billy's name was. It was like, for sure, I get it.
actually,
Yeah.
that's what they said.
Yeah.
Is they had asked Billy, "Will you be taking his last name?" And we're just like, "Actually, we talked about that. It's really fun. We talked about it like a few months prior, and they were like, we don't care. We don't actually care." And I was like, we're not we're not doing it as like a weird dig at me.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're actually not doing it as a dig at me. And then they actually saw your name on paper. This part's true. They saw your name on paper and actually said, "Oh, I get why you're not changing it. This is beautiful."
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That rules.
That's cool.
That's good.
And then they saw my last name, my legal last name.
Your legal last name.
Yeah.
You're making it sound like it's not Welling.
It's not.
Oh my god.
And I think it's time we tell them.
Wellington.
It's
Mitchell Wellington.
it's puny.
That's your middle name.
It's Petunia Puny. That's my legal.
Junior Puny.
That's my legal name. Petunia Puny, and then in quotes, Smalls. as a kind of a legal nickname I have. They have to address me as such.
With the quotation marks.
Yeah.
It's actually in your passport. They don't usually allow like punctuation. But yeah, quotation, but yeah, in quotes, Smalls.
Smalls.
I love Smalls as a nickname. It's got
It
kind
is.
of a, like a 40s New York feel to
Yeah,
it.
hey, Smalls.
Hey,
But I'm like
Smalls.
actually small, so they'll.
It's not ironic.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
makes sense. It's just descriptive. That sucks. This is All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
My name is Mitch.
No!
Oh, my God.
Who's, Brooke is still here.
I'm still here.
And you're doing a great job being me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
not bad.
Last week we were on, what do we call it again? The host with the most.
Oh, yeah. We were on the host with the most last
And
week.
you
I completely
hosted
forgot.
that. So I think you really got a good flavor of Mitch's role.
Hosting, yeah.
Yeah.
You did a great job, and that was a very, it was a very well-received episode.
Wow.
People loved it.
Yeah, people liked it.
I also
Thank
loved
God.
doing it. Yeah.
They laughed along.
Let's do it again. Scrap the questions.
No.
Pull out a hat.
I'm unprepared. Yeah, we didn't mention this last time. You were wearing a hat the whole time. You're wearing
A
giant
paper,
host hat.
like a newspaper hat that says host with the most on.
We will not be doing a host at the most this week, but we are doing this podcast. This is All the Space in Between. It's an advice podcast where we pick, a few questions emailed to us that we read. It's an email reading podcast. We do our darnest to answer the questions in whatever way we want to. We don't really want to do it most of the time. In fact, we haven't even responded. Like we've been skipping questions a lot now that Brooke's been here. We did like a lightning round.
Yeah, we did Discord round. We
skipped an episode entirely.
The Valentine's thing. Yeah, we skipped an episode so we could get married. That's not Brooke's fault.
So
Sorry, they got married, guys.
But Brooke, I feel like we would have had more time to prepare an early episode. Maybe we wouldn't have had to skip one. We're back to our classic, beloved, and award-winning formula that we have. What was I going to say? Now you got me thinking about the host of the most. Oh yeah, the room that we're in right now. We're actually in what will be the podcasting room. Is it hot? It's so hot,
It's
isn't
so
it?
hot. I was going to say something,
I had
but I
to
was like,
take my
I can't.
jumper
We're
off.
recording.
I'm
Can we
so
open the
Boiling.
window?
No, I'm not going to open the window if the heater's on. I'm just going to turn the heater off.
That's all the way downstairs.
Just give the window a little.
No.
It's so wasteful to have the heating on and open the window.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to turn the heater off and then just leave like a long gap of silence.
I'm sweating.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right.
Fill the space, please.
Fill the space in between.
Okay, he's gone. Listen, we have, a minute and a half.
I'm going to open the window.
Oh my God. I'm going to open it for a minute and a half before he comes back up here.
Why do you think this house is so big that it's going to take Mitch a minute to turn the heat off?
He might got lost. I don't know.
Mitch lives in a mansion.
It's going to take him 5 minutes to walk to the here and back again.
Sorry, everyone.
It's all the way in the West Wing.
I ran. I had to... One of the butlers stopped me. Apparently, I'm late to pay him. I said, that's impossible. My payments always go through. It's warm in here. But we are in what is now the podcasting room.
We have a podcasting room. We're in it.
We're not filming yet.
We're not
People
filming
think
yet.
that we can just... People say the darndest thing to us sometimes. Online. They'll just say, oh, that episode was so fun. You should have filmed it.
Yep. People said that about the last two.
Like,
about the one where we talked about getting married, and also the last one we did with the Valentine's quiz show special.
I'll have you know...
you should have filmed that one. Oh, should we have filmed that one? Is that so?
I guess I'll just pull out my iPhone and go live on TikTok.
You will make me sick. You will make me sick.
I'll have you know, for those episodes, we're literally recording on the floor, tangled in wires, not looking good, in like the middle of the night in a dimly lit room.
Yep.
We are setting up a proper podcasting room. In fact, just last week, we built a table.
We spent the last week building a table.
We built.
Yeah.
Well, no, we didn't really build. My brother came over, he built, and then my neighbor Eric actually helped.
It was a community effort is what it was.
This is a communal, kind of a neighborhood
Listen,
table.
I envisioned the table, okay?
Yes.
So
I stained the table.
we did
stained the table.
sand it and stain it ourselves.
Yes, it's sanded, stained, legs derusted.
We derusted the legs, I primed them, I painted them. We got a gorgeous little dark wood table with some kind of mid-century modern iron legs on it.
And
It's very
everything
nice.
on this table that is made, the whole table was just made out of shit we found in the backyard, including somehow the legs.
Somehow we found a set of 4 beautiful table legs
We
that
found
could
a
be
set
restored in the garden.
of 4 coffee table legs that we saw, and we're just like, we should make a table.
And we
then
also had a
did.
bunch of wood out there.
Yeah, wood.
Yeah, So we did the whole thing, and we made our own table.
Yeah, this is
I'm
just
very
old
proud
like
of it.
fence wood or some shit like that. It's just but yeah, okay, we have a table. And now we have the couch. And just last night on eBay and Etsy, we bought stuff for the wall. And you guys went to Michael's and you bought some canvas to paint our logo onto. And we have these Edison bulbs in here. We're going to try and make it look very cool.
We bought some little wooden planters, and we also stained those, and got some little plants for the room. And it looks so cute in here, but it's not quite ready to film.
No.
Not quite.
No,
Not quite.
We're a little ways away. We're let's say 1 to 2 weeks off.
But we are in the room, and the room does function as a recording room now.
Yes.
For us now, it's just a gorgeous recording room.
Yeah. It's just kind of Edison bulbs in a
Yeah.
mostly empty room.
Yeah.
With a recorder and an iPad. And Brooke.
Yeah.
Brooke's here too. Brooke, how do you think the room is coming along?
It's beautiful.
It's
I love
good.
it in here.
Yeah,
This
it's
was
nice.
my bedroom.
It was, yes.
Now it's not.
We've taken it back.
Now I sleep on the couch in the living room. I sleep in the doghouse.
Brooke's in the doghouse. She did something bad. But yeah, the table is done. We are in this room. We're, I don't know, let's say 2 2 weeks away from actually recording here. We bought a rug. It's still not here. We bought stuff for the walls. The wall is going to be the biggest thing to tackle. Actually decorating that wall. We have the camera. We have everything. So just know when we start to record these things, it's going to look kind of okay.
It's going to look fucking good, all right?
Yeah.
We take offense to the fact that some of you would just suggest that we just slap on a camera and film it. Do you know? We're not those kind of people. Okay?
We are artists.
We're artists. Also, we're very controlling
Yeah.
over our output, over our content. We overthink everything. We want everything to be a very certain way. We would not just slap an iPhone on and say, "Yeah, it's on video now."
I couldn't. I would feel so bad about myself, my content, mostly my face and hair.
Yeah. No, it needs to be presented in a very particular light with a shallow depth of field.
And
We
that
need
light,
to feel good about it.
it's warm Edison bulbs. It has to look like that. Anyway, that's just a small update on the podcasting room. It's really coming together now.
Yeah,
now
we've
that
been working on it all week.
Now that we have the table and that's actually done, that was the last big thing. Camera, big thing. Couch, big thing. Table, big thing, because we knew we had to build it. Once the rug gets here, the stuff for the walls, I think we're ready to film.
Yeah.
Oh, so exciting.
Soon.
Very soon.
come.
Very soon.
Yeah.
So, Brooke, you're going home soon.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
We're rebooking my flight.
Oh,
I'm
are
staying.
we? I didn't know that.
Good news. I'm
Oh,
staying.
that's cool.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
You'll be here for like one more podcast episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you excited for that one?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Be the last one.
she's sad.
But the last one for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll be back.
Yeah.
But you got to like legally go back to Canada. You can't just like be here forever.
Why not?
Actually, you can be here for 6 months, right?
Perfect. Extend it.
But then we won't see you for 6 months, right?
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's,
This is the problem I
Canada
had as well, except for 3-month increments. Yeah.
Yeah.
works. Yeah, you could only stay for 3 months.
Yeah.
Everyone just wants to come to good old Mitch's house.
Well, Mitchie won't come to anyone else's house. Is the real problem here.
Yeah. Well, famously, I won't. Yeah. I make you all have to come to my house and help me build a podcasting room. We should get to the first question to actually live up to our name of being an email reading podcast.
An email reading podcast. Yeah. Who's reading the first one? We
I'll read
didn't
the
decide.
first one. I'll read the first one. I got my iPad, actually. Is it here? Where is it? There we go.
Got it.
It's a nasty little one. And it's called, Has This Ever Happened to You? And then in parentheses, even more butt stuff. And it says, Hi, Mobilichil. I recently started listening to the podcast and I'm about 100 episodes behind, so if you read this on the podcast, I won't know for quite some time. Oh my god. But I was recently dumped by the love of my life on Valentine's Day, and I feel compelled to share this story that was very embarrassing for both of us. In fact, I'd be interested to know who you think should have been more embarrassed. Anyway, my lovely person was very into butt stuff, and one night I decided to stick a vibrator all the way up in there. It was intended for a different kind of hole, and it had this little tail for convenient removal. Unfortunately, his butt muscles were much more powerful than I knew, and I watched as the tail grew shorter and shorter until it was only a nub. I panicked and tried to remove it to no avail.
Oh, God.
It was stuck. I didn't want him to panic oh my god, I didn't want him to panic and swallow it entirely.
Fucking hell.
So I said things like, whoops, my hands are so slippery. I just can't get a hold of it. Eventually I grabbed a towel and was able to yank it out. Oh my god. However, it didn't come out dry, if you catch my drift. This part's hard for me to read. It didn't come out dry, if you catch my drift. The splatter was so intense that it got on the bed, on my shirt, and on the floor. I quickly balled up the evidence so that he wouldn't feel embarrassed by the mess, but I was still finding little pissant puddles for days. Over a year later, I asked if he recalled the incident, and he told me that he had known it was stuck, but I don't think he knew the full extent of the aftermath. Knowing that the man whose shit I had to scrub from my environment for days never actually loved me has given me the freedom to share this story. Sorry for the length. Feel free to abbreviate as necessary. Yours in repulsion, this person's name.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay. First of all, quick, I know this person's, although there are 100 episodes behind an intent listener because they mentioned pissant.
Pissant. Yeah.
You remember pissant?
I remember Pissant from 100 episodes ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone wrote us an email where they used the word pissant, and we were like, what? What does that mean?
Pissant.
And we came to the conclusion that a pissant is a piss knot. It's a shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
A pissant.
A pissant.
It like isn't a.
It isn't a
isn't a
piss.
piss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pissant.
Which leaves one more option.
It's pretty cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's
That's a
pretty neat.
nice way to say
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So that brings Brooke up to speed. On to the email.
Onto the email.
Has anything like this happened to us? Let's just throw this out there.
Did they ask that?
Yeah.
I don't think-
Yeah.
Did they?
Wasn't that like in
It's the title.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Has this ever happened to you? Yeah.
Yeah. So we can safely say no. Let's throw that out there.
Hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened to us
No.
yet.
It.
I'm open.
Listen.
I'm open to anything happening.
Sometimes my mom listens to this, so I'm so sorry if you are. Because we're talking about sex stuff. But, mostly everyone I know has a story like this.
Has like a horror story like
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
everyone I know has either been on the giving or the receiving end of some kind of butt thing, and something's happened
That
because
ends
it's a butt
poorly,
and
yeah.
there's risks involved. Not yet, not me. Touch wood.
Yeah,
I'm touching the
touch-
beautiful
knock.
stained wood
The
of
new
our new
wood
table.
table,
You can
yeah.
hear me knocking.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I'm touching wood right now.
Slam my microphone down.
Someone's at the door.
No, something like this has not happened to me, but it's incredibly common. It's so much
It's
more common than you
extremely
would
common.
think. Yeah.
But okay, I've heard from the beginning. Sorry, there's a cat at the door.
His foot keeps going underneath the
Door's
door.
this room's distracting. Sorry, I'm standing up.
Right when you started knocking on the door, he started shoving his
Come
foot
here.
under.
Get in here.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
There we go. Hang out in here with us, bud.
He's like just batting his little white paw underneath the crack in the door.
Make him
Hi.
squeak in the mic.
He's not going to do it.
Oh, great.
No, he's not very
Oh,
vocal.
great.
He's not going to do it.
Oh, he's not doing
He's
it.
not doing it.
Oh, what were you going to say?
I've heard a lot of horror stories like this all my life since high school. You know, oh, did you hear that this and this happened? Oh, well, this happened. Oh my god, no, oh my god.
Yeah, but
so-
when it's in
that's so
high
terrifying.
school, I never believe it because I think
No.
people just make shit up in high school.
No,
I'm talking about my friends who were just like in their 30s.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like, yeah, it happened.
But I
Yep.
continue to hear those stories over and over again. And again, knock on wood, a lot of them sound so theatrical. They all just sound so like you wouldn't believe how much this thing fucking erupted. You know? And I'm like, I guess I don't believe it. Like, that's so much. And also, without getting into too much detail, if I thought that was ever an option, if that was ever a possibility, let's call it off for the night, right? Let's probably not do that tonight.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
fucking eat chili the night? Like, what?
What would happen?
Like, what?
Okay. This is kind of gross, but they're saying that this guy had no idea that happened, right?
Right.
I'm going to say it.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't he smell it? Wouldn't
I
you-
don't know.
I think in the midst of all the stuff happening, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm just looking at the... Yeah, he tested positive for COVID 2 days later. So that...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm very sensitive to stuff like that. I feel like I would smell it.
Yeah, I think I would too.
If I were in the room, I'd have smelt
Oh
it.
my god.
That was your one flaw, that I wasn't in the room.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Enough. Okay, I know this person's not exactly asking for advice, but let's give some. Here's a very, very standard piece of advice. If you're putting anything into a butthole, it's got to have a flared base.
There we go.
It has to have a flared base. That's how you end up going to hospital.
That's
literally.
how you end up as one of those embarrassing
Yeah.
x-rays
Yeah.
that and
You would
they're
be
just like, you wouldn't
surprised.
believe.
You would be surprised with the upwards force that a butthole has.
I hate that
And
you're
yeah,
adding the
and-
word hole.
Well, yeah, it's the hole.
I hate the word.
Would you prefer me just to say butt?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah.
You would be surprised with the
Sorta.
upwards force that the butt has.
Yeah.
Okay, and you would think, oh, but I push stuff out of my butt all the time.
Yeah.
That's its primary function, right? Is to push stuff out. No, It's not that good at it sometimes. That's how. If something goes up there, you might not be fucking getting it back, and you might have to go to fucking hospital to get it out.
Yep.
So don't flared base.
Flared
base.
Always.
Yeah, it needs something to keep it out.
Or a base that's so flared, there's an entire human attached to the other end of it.
Oh my god.
Whether that be a hand or otherwise. Yeah.
Oh God.
What if that wasn't enough? What if you get sucked away?
That's one of my fears. That's like how
I've had nightmares about that.
yeah, as a kid you're kind of afraid of
Going down the
taking
drain.
baths. Yeah, exactly.
Like getting
This
sucked
is-
down the plug hole.
Yeah, this is just that. This is just that in my adult life.
The physics work in the same way. Yeah, I don't know how I'd fit, but I'm so
But I'm
afraid that I would.
Terrified that it's the fact that I can't that makes it even more scary, because once I do, it's
I'm not gonna
I'll
know
be
what
the
to
only
do.
one.
yeah.
No one can give any advice. It's never happened to anyone but me.
Okay, a little bit of extra, a little bit of, like, not to put a bow on this too early, because it is a good email. I want to
is.
talk about it for hours.
Oh. Okay.
Who is this more embarrassing for?
I think that you did a really nice and gallant thing by, just quietly taking a towel and being like, haha, never mind, because you went to save him some embarrassment, you
Yeah.
know? That's very sweet of you. You're an honourable person for that. It sounds like maybe he didn't deserve it, but
I'd say
you're an
because
honourable
of
person for that.
I'd say because of this person, because of the writer, it's not embarrassing for anybody.
No, I
Yeah.
think you did a great job handling the whole thing. Yeah.
I hate embarrassment. I hate embarrassment for other people. I
one of
hate
the
being
worst feelings.
around embarrassment.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't say I would hide it. I would do anything. I'd pretend like I'd blame it on me, you know? I'd be like, I'm so sorry. This was somehow me.
Just to stop them from being embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want them to be embarrassed that much.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so that's what I would do. This person's a good partner. It sucks to kind of bit you in the end, because this person ended up dumping you on Valentine's Day, but I don't know you at all. You could have deserved it.
Yeah, we didn't get into why they dumped you.
Exactly. Hey, why'd they dump you?
Yeah, let's get into that a little bit. You
seem
thought
like a
maybe
great
that it's
partner.
your fault?
Because they told this story to too many people.
And now they're coming to a podcast to tell it again.
Like, I couldn't stand every time we went out together, you'd bring this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever been dumped on Valentine's Day? Ever been dumped on Valentine's Day? Anyone?
No.
Anyone?
No.
No.
Just
But
me
I
and this
did-
person.
Wow.
I did give a partner a Valentine's Day gift before, and they gave me nothing.
Huh.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been the other partner in that for sure.
Well, you've gotten a gift and not given one to someone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm terrible at gifts.
You're a bad gift
You
guy.
are. Yeah.
But
it's
you're
true.
a good rest of the year provider guy.
Yeah. I feel like at
Yeah.
that point, haven't I
Yeah.
done enough? You know?
Yeah.
You want a fucking Valentine's Day gift?
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's what
I made you dinner.
I make dinner every night.
You won't let me make dinner.
Actually, you made dinner just this last week, and you made
Billy made
curry.
the best dinner I've ever had.
Oh my
in
god, thank
life.
you.
The best
It's-
Indian curry.
No one believes me when I say this, but like my friends think I'm like exaggerating, but you don't let me cook.
It's true.
I can count on my hands the amount of times over the 4-year span we've been seeing each other that I've cooked for you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like 5.
Part of it,
I've cooked for you twice on this trip.
it's kind of a triple parter. One, I genuinely love cooking.
Yeah.
2, it's anxiety.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be in charge. But 3, I like to be the one that makes dinner. You know, I like that. Plus, I don't really love washing up, but I love to cook. So I'm always kind of jumping at that first to be like, I know what dinners we like. Which one are we doing? I'll make it. It'll be relatively quick. I'm confident in it. But when I really kick back, put the feet up, and let Billy cook, they knock it
Yeah.
out of the park.
It's true.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's
Thank
such
you.
a good curry.
Thank
But it's true that Mitch just likes cooking. Today, Mitch woke me up and was like, "Do you want breakfast? I'm going to make you a crazy breakfast." And you did. For no reason.
I made you pancakes, eggs,
Toast.
hash browns, toast, sausage,
Yeah.
little little vegan sausage. I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't ask for it.
Just
Yeah.
felt like making it. Yeah.
It was like, I'm
I-
just standing in the kitchen. Can I make you like an extravagant breakfast? And I was like, I mean, why would I say no?
I wanted to try a new pancake recipe.
And it was
It
good.
was good.
And the hash browns were
It
bad.
had a little egg yolk in it. Just the egg yolk. I saw the recipe and I was like, I haven't separated an egg in so long. That's so fun.
I want to separate.
I
an
want to
egg.
separate an egg.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Was
Yeah.
it fun?
It was fun. Of course it was fun.
Oh,
I nailed it.
thank
First
God.
egg. I didn't have to
It's
go
true.
through two or anything. Didn't break. Nothing. It's amazing. Anyway, does that answer your question?
Anyway, you let me cook for you, and it was amazing. Tell everyone what I cooked.
I already said it. It was an Indian curry.
What kind?
I don't care.
Eggplant.
Yeah, eggplant and chickpea.
That was an eggplant?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm allergic to egg.
There was an aubergine, as we call it. It was
I'm
an
allergic to
chickpea
aubergine in
curry.
particular.
Yeah. Oh my god, no, you're not.
I'm feeling itchy.
You're not allergic to anything.
Feeling itchy like 4 days later.
I feel weird.
No wonder I never let you cook for me.
Anyway, I nailed it.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was really good.
So good.
How did this tie into the question again?
I don't know.
Oh, because you were like, I'm not really a Valentine's gift
Oh,
person.
yeah, yeah.
But you
I'm
are
a
a
rest of the
general
year.
looking after a person. Yeah.
It's true.
I got dumped on Valentine's Day.
Right.
you?
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
was-
keep trying to tell us
I
that
was
story, and this is my
14
third
years
time
old.
interrupting it.
I was 14 years old.
14.
Yeah.
Wow.
First boyfriend?
Girlfriend.
Ooh, first girlfriend.
Yeah.
Did you see what I just did there? Everyone take notes of what I just did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that. Holy
Everyone's
shit.
jotting it down. Yeah. Your
Thank God.
your hetero patriarchal normal suggestion.
Thank God
yeah,
I deleted my
assumptions.
Twitter already. They're coming at me right now. I can feel it.
Oh my god.
Hey, can I put a pin on what I just said? I want to talk about deleting my Twitter. But carry on what you're saying.
Please,
But
let
I
Billy
want
tell the story.
I want to loop around back
All right.
Okay.
to deleting my Twitter.
All right. I got dumped on Valentine's
And I'd
Day.
hurry the story
Oh
up.
my
if I-
god, it's not even that long. It's like 2 sentences long, and you keep cutting me off after the first one. So it's like not even worth saying the second sentence, because then I'm gonna be like, well, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. You're really building this story up to be nothing.
You were 14.
Yeah,
Love of your life.
love of the 7th and 8th grade. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and she dumped me for her ex.
On Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day, she sent me a text message, an SMS text
An
message.
SMS on the old flip phone.
Yeah, I wish it was a flip phone,
What was it?
just a brick.
Ah, Nokia.
Yeah.
That's even better. That's even cooler. It just completely interrupted your game of Snake. You're about to get a high score, and it's just like, I'm leaving you. It's just
To be honest, I don't remember it happening anymore, but I remember talking about it a lot, being like, can you believe she did that? Can you believe that? That's so rude, but I don't remember it happening.
huh.
I
You just
remember being
invented
really
it.
outraged, though.
It was a dream.
It's a weird thing you invented that you're still believing at almost 30.
That's pretty funny.
It is funny.
I've never been dumped on Valentine's Day, but my best friend got cheated on Valentine's Day with her best friend and her boyfriend in the same bed she was sleeping in.
I feel like I've been on the other side of that one too.
You've been
Yeah, the old Valentine's Day. Yeah.
affair.
Yeah, the old
Yeah.
Valentine's Day affair that you sort of, as a tradition, you kind of cuck somebody.
Oh my god.
But go on.
That's basically it. Pretty awful.
Really
They-
short stories I keep interrupting.
Yeah, I know. If
Yeah,
only
they were
you'd
just-
let women speak. Wouldn't
Again,
that be a concept?
Thank God my Twitter's gone, which actually brings me to the thing I wanted to talk about. thank God I
God.
kind of reined us in there for
Back to me time.
back to me on my podcast that I edit.
just cut our stories out completely.
Totally, it's just the whole episode is just 25 minutes long, and it's me.
Billy and I have never actually listened to an episode back, and we're never
Making
in
no
them.
sense. That's why I spent so long editing. I have to make them still make sense when it's just predominantly me.
Talk about your stupid Twitter.
Well, wait a second. You do have some interesting stories about like being dumped and stuff.
Oh, I have
those are
so
fun.
many good
Yeah,
stories
those
of
are
being
so
dumped.
funny to me.
Yeah.
I love a good brick being dumped story.
Like my classic and favorite one is this guy who dumped me over text. Who said, "Sorry, I'd just rather get blitzed with the homies. Yeah, that's how I got dumped.
Not to keep bringing it back there, but yeah, sometimes you just have to send that text, and I feel like I've been there.
Yeah.
I feel like I've said that.
Sometimes you have to get blitzed with the homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anyone is holding you back,
Honestly,
I feel like you got to hit send on that
Blitzing with
text.
those
that's
homies.
fair enough. I'd rather you be honest. If you want to get blitzed with the homies and I'm in the way,
Let me know.
yeah, I'll get out of the way. For sure.
I'm gonna ask something that is gonna push my hairline back a full inch.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
What's
What are homies?
blitzed?
How-
Blitzed is what I used to say.
Getting high, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
blitzed. We'd get
Yeah.
blitzed. Blitzed is funny to me.
Blitzed.
I think it was just a typo.
Huh.
Maybe.
It was a Brooke
That's what it said.
blitzed.
Yeah.
Blitzed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
With the homies.
with the homies. Well,
With
I've done that.
the
And Brooke was not a homie.
I
Oh,
wasn't.
no.
It
God,
was
no.
funny. I was like kind of alternative in high school.
Wow. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that more.
Yeah. And like everyone else who was kind of alternative, was smoking weed, doing those kind of things. So of course I kept dating guys who would just want to like hang around and smoke weed. And I never smoked weed. So I would just go around with them and they'd all be high and just so gone.
Yeah.
And I would just be sitting there completely sober, staring at the wall like, I'm bored.
Oh my god, isn't it the most boring
Yeah,
thing ever?
but I always pretended I
Yeah.
enjoyed it because I was like, at least I have a boyfriend.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty
That's-
sad.
Yeah, it's so sad. Thanks
Yeah.
for sharing that with us on
Oh
the
no,
podcast.
I had the exact same fucking thing. Actually, on a Valentine's Day when I was about 19 years old, the skater guy I used to go out with
Nice.
did not text me on Valentine's Day, and when I called him to be like, hi, he was like, I'm at the skate park.
Yeah, that
I'm
sounds
stoned
about
at the
right.
skate park.
For
I was like,
sure.
yeah, you're always stoned at the skate park. And I didn't smoke either. And they all thought that it was so lame that I did not
Yeah,
smoke.
yeah.
Wow.
The amount of times I tried
Yeah.
to get peer pressure into it, they'd be like, "Come on," and I'd be like, "No, I'm good." And I
Yeah,
never did it.
like you all want to watch me have a panic attack. for
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, that won't be fun for you. Like you think
Yeah.
it will. This is more fun for you as me being bored. I watched that same guy eat a dead fish once.
Jeez, this guy.
Yeah. It was-
Well,
we
to
were
be
at the-
fair, a lot of people eat dead fish.
I guess that's
Most
true.
people eat
No,
dead
it
fish.
was
Live fish.
instead of an alive one like
Okay,
Steve-O.
no. Hear this story. Same basement we were always in. Same people. Pet fish. Stopped feeding it. Fish died.
No.
They thought, haha, let's see what happens if we leave him around. Kept the dead fish in the tank for like 5 weeks until his skin like fell off.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And it was like the grossest thing I've ever seen. And then they named it pork chop. And then one of them ate it.
This is
this guy ate it.
Yeah, he ate it.
One of them.
Yeah.
Don't keep us on our
the
toes.
guy that you were dating.
The guy that I was dating
Oh my
ate
God.
the fish
Were you
and then
dating him at the
dumped me.
time?
he just
Yeah.
he swallowed it.
Yeah, he ate pork chop.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
He probably kissed me like 10 minutes after.
Yeah,
that.
you were probably
Probably.
there. Yeah.
I was there.
Were you were there?
Oh yeah, I was
You
there.
did it
I was
in front
in
of
the
you?
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Brooke, this
They
is
also used to
awful.
eat Tums for fun.
Well, you need
They
to
would-
after all that fucking decayed fish.
Yeah, they would just like
fish.
sit
I don't think that
across
was fun.
couches from each other and they'd be like, open your mouth and throw Tums in each other's mouths.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Canada sucks.
Canada does suck.
Well, in my head, I'm just like, hey, free Tums. You know?
This guy too. I could tell so many stories with this guy. We dated for like 3 weeks, but we had a wild 3 weeks.
It was a roller coaster.
Yeah, I wanted to date him for so long, and he's the same guy that like it was my first time going on a date with him, and it was just like a high school lunch break, and we were walking around the halls, and we had like a bunch of doors in our hallways at school for some reason, and I went to like walk and push open a door with my shoulder while we were
I
talking,
remember
so
this.
I'd like slyly keep the conversation going. But it was a pull door, so I just walked face first into the door and got a nosebleed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, first date.
So your high school experience is a little tragic.
Oh, we could make a podcast episode of just me keeping going with all the weird things I did in high school.
And maybe we might.
The last episode before I leave
Yeah.
is just about my high school
It'll just
life.
hey, how about this? Last episode before Brooke leaves is just like a Brooke life
Top
story.
10 saddest moments.
Yeah. Top 10 Brooke moments.
Yeah, and then I'll post it on my Instagram story, and everyone I know will see it and be like, "I'm in there."
Yeah.
I
Wou-
sabotaged Brooke once.
Wouldn't they hate? Wouldn't they hate you?
I don't know. They probably already do. That's fine.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
God,
Most of them have me blocked. Anyone who was that guy who just told me that story, he blocked me. He wouldn't know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sometimes you got to block Brooke.
that's
Yeah.
true.
I've kind of been there as well.
Mitch did block me once.
Did I? Oh, yeah. I blocked you as a joke. You didn't even
block
notice.
Brooke, like, recently?
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Mitch had to text me and be like, "Can you follow me back?" And I was like, "Oh shit, sorry."
Yeah, it was like blocking you was relevant to a joke I was making at the time,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
were on Twitter and on my Twitter, so I thought you'd notice immediately.
Yeah, and be like, what the hell, I'm blocked.
And then you didn't notice, so I was like, okay, the joke is gone. So I unblocked you, and then I followed you, thinking you'll notice this.
yeah.
You got a genuine flat sound follow. You didn't notice that either. And then like 4 days later, in like the middle of a conversation, I was like, hey, by the way, can you follow me back? Like, and you're like, why, how? And I was like, this whole thing. I don't.
It was a joke that didn't end up, like, it got
Clearly didn't work. Yeah.
It was a joke. I didn't really land the punch. It's nothing. It's fine. Just
It's fine. I
hit me up with a follow back.
I
It's-
broke Moots, and I'd really like to be Moots again.
It's feeling worse and worse as
Yeah.
the days pass. Especially if I interact with you on the Wretched platform, I look kind of like a reply guy. So,
For the love of God.
yeah, spare me.
But here's a great transition. We don't have to worry about that anymore because
Our second email is so interesting
Oh my god.
that you'll not want to hear my boring story. I don't have Twitter anymore.
yeah,
I got rid of it a while ago.
Didn't we tell everyone this already?
Did
I
we?
forget.
I
Didn't
don't-
you do it like a month ago?
I feel like you must have.
But did I say it?
You love talking about it, probably.
Yeah.
Have I forgotten that I said it?
I think so.
Huh.
Well, we can just sum it up real quick. Mitch deleted Twitter because
Mitch
Twitter's
deleted
bad.
Twitter. Twitter sucks. Twitter's bad. I don't use it anymore.
I already talked about it?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Let someone else tell us. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I listen to you talk about it all the time. So Billy and
Yeah,
I listen to it
that's
too
true.
much in
That's
person to
true.
know if it's been on the podcast or not.
Yeah.
Twitter's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Twitter's gone.
I guess I did talk about it. I can't imagine not talking about it.
No.
All right. I deleted my Twitter. and
Can
I'm-
you believe that he interrupted both of our stories?
tell us-
Tell a story you've already told. That's what I mean. He loves to talk about it.
tell a story I've already said. I've already announced like 4 episodes ago.
Every episode, Mitch is like, hold on, I have to let everyone know. I
To
deleted
be fair,
my Twitter.
every new episode we record, I forget the last one.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Mm-hmm.
People will reference something I said 2 episodes ago, and I say, I don't know who you are and what you're talking about. And
You remembered the pissant.
It's beginning to scare me, so please stop messaging me. I remember the pissant, yeah. But that was classic.
Ah.
That's top 10 at Sib moments.
So keep in mind, if Mitch doesn't remember yours, wasn't a classic.
Huh. Oh, yeah. I can only seriously remember probably 3 emails we've ever gotten.
3
Well,
bits. Yeah.
Yeah. Pissant. I
guess one.
Womp
Struggling.
wrote in. And then there was the butt thing from just now. There you go.
Yeah, there was pissing and then the 2 emails from this week.
3 total, baby. Are we going to get to a second? Do we have time? I'm kind of sitting on the floor right now. So I don't know.
See, this is the thing. We're at about 37 minutes,
Yeah.
which for some people is a full podcast episode.
No, it's
but
one
for
more.
us, no.
Nah, a
For
good
us-
podcast, an hour.
We're going to squeeze one more in.
I always say our episodes are between 45 minutes to an hour, but when have we ever done a 45-minute episode?
We haven't.
No, we just don't.
No. We can squeeze it in, which is what the last person said to their boyfriend.
Oh, zing. Can we get a round of applause for that joke? Come on.
Deserve a round of
Yeah,
applause.
I'm editing it anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Am I reading it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. This one is called My Followers Pick My Content, and it goes, Dear Brooke, gosh, I hope you're still there.
I'm still here, baby.
And
One
Billy.
more week.
And Billy and Mitch.
Yeah.
Brooke came first. That's cute and I like it.
Me too.
I come to you with a humble pickle. Not the crunchiest or tangiest, and it won't win a blue ribbon in a county fair, but it's still a darn good pickle. I've loved all your past creative advice. When Mitch says you and your fans one at a time, he's so right, and I'm hoping you'll be able to offer more insights. For the past 6 months, I've been working on my first serious creative project. I'm staying consistent with posts, working on engagement, and I've been enjoying the whole creative process. For just 6 months of work, I'm very happy with the small but loyal audience I've grown, and have started to attract interest from brands for collaborations. This was never the goal of the project, but I want to take advantage of such cool opportunities. The problem is this. As my project grows and brands become interested, how do I keep my sense of self? I want to create content that I love, but I also want to create content that my followers love and the brands are interested in. I work a stable day job, so I am in no way relying on this project for money, but it feels good to gain such recognition. I'm just not sure how to balance my wants versus the wants of others. How do you balance these desires, and what do you expect of creators as consumers? All help is appreciated. This person's name.
Wow.
Good question.
Yeah, that is a very good question.
Good question and really good attitude and very nice thing to hear from someone who's a listener who's just like, hey, I've been taking your advice. I've been making consistent posts of
For
a new
6
creative
months.
project
Yeah.
for not that long, yeah,
Not
but
that long.
been chipping away at it consistently. I've got a small but loyal following, and it's actually slowly leading somewhere.
Yeah, it's slowly
that is the
leading
shit.
It's leading somewhere so much that they're actually beginning to, be concerned about it changing their art in some way. I mean, they've gotten some opportunities because of it.
I want to know what the project is.
Yeah, me
I
too.
kind of do
I
too.
want to know what the
They
project
did not leave us a
is.
link.
No, which is that's
Come back
wow,
and
they're
update
so
us. I want to know.
they're so humble for
I
that
wanna
too.
know.
Yeah. But really cool. Congratulations to
Congratulations
you.
to you on
And a
that.
very good work ethic and attitude to have, I
Mm-hmm.
think. Yeah. But, okay, vis-a-vis the actual question, the crux of the matter,
Yeah,
balancing your art versus what others might want from you, be that fans or brand deals or anything like that.
it's very easy to look at this in the from a very one-dimensional kind of sorry, what's he doing? What's Pretty Cat doing?
He's making me allergic to him.
Yeah, what is he? He's crawling
Will
all over
you
you.
get away
Go
from
away.
me?
Get the hell out
It's
of
like
here.
very hot in here, and now it's just like cat fur and
Yeah.
heat. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna love podcasting in here as the months go on. Pretty Cat, you're handsome. Come here. And he refuses.
You
to
gotta
talk.
touch his feet or the bottom of his
okay,
chest.
Let me try one more time. He's so fucking
Oh
annoying.
my god.
He's just completely. He just took a vow of silence before
You
he
came
walked
into the
this room.
podcast room and you're refusing to be on the podcast.
What is the
He's
plan? And now
itching.
he's itchy. Oh my god!
Great.
Look at
And
him.
I'm
great.
seeing fleas come off of him in droves, like in. What was I saying? Right. It's very easy to look at this from sort of a one-dimensional viewpoint and say, like, don't change for anybody. Make art for you, because that's the answer. But it's a little more complicated than that. You want to retain an audience. You want people to be interested in you. You want to take advantage of these opportunities, especially if you want it to grow, right? So it's a little bit of considering both. It's a little bit of like don't create art to sort of appease and flatter and entertain your social media audience, because then you get because then you're just pandering, right? And we see lots of the content that we see online. Most of it is just that. It's how do I take advantage of whatever broken algorithm to make art I'm not passionate about, or to make something, to make content. You can't even call it art, right? It's just it's just those weird fucking Facebook videos that drag on for 12 minutes of them almost doing something and not, because it technically does better. Then that's not art.
I want to get into something, but I don't know.
What
I don't know
is
if
it?
you've gotten into it before, if we should even dare get into it.
What?
Art Twitter.
Art Twitter.
Art Twitter's a great example of people just making things they aren't passionate about, but kind of are doing it because it will sell.
Yeah, or because it's like popping off at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not even necessarily that it will sell in like a successful way, but it will sell amongst art Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, amongst each other. Yeah.
Of everyone like passing the same $20 back and forward. We have talked about it on the show a while back actually, because remember me and Brooke got into not an argument but like a debate with some of Art Twitter, because we were just like, buying charms online and then selling those charms online isn't actually making art, that's just reselling things.
Right.
And
I
everyone
started a
got-
huge thing.
everyone
I
got so
had
mad. Yeah.
people, man, I had like, I became one of those people that other people were DMing and being like, just so you know, you're still following this person and they said this, and like a screenshot of my tweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I was like, art Twitter's bad, and I stand by it. Art Twitter sucks.
I'm so sorry I missed that. I'm actually not on Twitter anymore.
Oh my god.
It was like it was like 2 years ago.
I do remember that, and we
Yeah.
did talk about it a little bit on
We
the
did,
podcast.
yeah.
Yeah.
We've gone into it briefly, but not that much, no.
I've had this same problem though. Not that I've like sold much art in my life, but like especially when it comes to embroidery, there's been so many times where I'm like, I want to make these things because I like it a lot, but realistically, I know if I were to make something with a floral border that's like, don't do cocaine in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Oh,
what's
yeah.
going to sell. And I'm like, but I don't want to make that. But if I want to make money, then it's like, well, that's kind of the easy way out, which is wrong.
People love an ironic cross stitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
ironic cross stitch. God, the amount
Listen,
of
if
cross
you make
stitch.
them, good for you, but not.
Yeah, and
you
if
can't do it.
if you
Not
find
my
them
thing.
if you find them funny, then good for you also. But just like as Brooke, someone who actually puts like a lot of time and effort into like making very beautiful and detailed cross stitch, and it's just I was like, that's cool. Can you make one that says wine o'clock?
Yeah. How about a cross stitch, which is what like older grandmothers or just in
Yeah.
general white people are into, but it says thug life on it.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Oh, if it says thug life on it, then that would be ironic and even a little racist, which I like.
Which I'm into.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
It's the most
Terrible.
annoying shit, and it's also not funny to me in any way. And the people, and I just, you guys cannot agree and not attach yourself to this very lukewarm take, but it's fucking bad and not funny.
Oh, for sure.
It's super bad and not funny.
Of course.
It's so boring. It's so fucking boring.
I think a lot of this question too is dependent on what this person is making.
They're making the thing I just described.
But like, what art are they making?
What
are they
medium?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, because if it's something like, cross stitching, then I'm like, you can do kind of a bit of both to an extent. You can make things you really like, but you can also like sell a few things that
Yeah.
the fans will love.
Right. Whereas if it's something more like music.
Yeah, then it's like,
Then
well,
it's-
don't cater towards what people like. As
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
For some
'cause
reason,
it's-
I'm imagining it to be illustration, though they didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm kind of imagining it to be that too, because it's sort of like it has to be something that's seen as more of a commodity, something that they can, like a person can like follow and be a fan of, but also like sell and people can be interested in.
Yeah.
But it could not be. It could be anything. It could be interpretive
They
dance.
did not.
Who
They
knows?
did not let us know. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's on them.
So we can't answer. Next.
Outro music, yeah. But the thing I was going to say, and sort of like my bigger point here, this is just how I feel, is sort of like, no, you shouldn't create stuff just to appeal to other people. But the positive part is that you're slowly kind of gaining an audience,
Yeah.
a fan base, small but loyal fan base, based off of art that I'm assuming you make. Sorry, Pretty Cat's being so annoying. He's like rubbing against the iPad, trying to break
Do
it.
you see him jumping at the floor?
I know, he was
What
being
was
so
he
cute.
doing?
If only this were a video podcast now. But you're starting to kind of get this loyal small fan base that starts from nothing, and I'm assuming that those people like your art based off of the very true to yourself art that you've made up until this point.
So far.
Yeah. And as your art continues to sort of evolve and change and you try other things, the only thing you really have to focus on is doing something that you genuinely like. Whether that be something that you think other people might like or something that, I don't know, some sort of a brand might like or something like that. The only thing you really have to worry about is, do you like it? Because you're currently building an audience of people who like the same things you do.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is
yeah.
that has been the most important and most vital part of me continuing to create stuff. And I feel very lucky that it wasn't just something off my first album that hit. I Exist hit. Lots of songs off Sleep hit. Songs off of I Clung to You hit. Songs off of 4 Songs hit. By Your Side hit. Hands hit. Because I genuinely liked those things, and my audience is built off of people who like what
you like.
Yeah, who like what I like, and I like what I do.
Yeah.
So as long as you have that and you're not putting out something you don't like, you're slowly building this sort of a group of supporters that are like you. They are you,
Yeah.
So you don't really have to worry about it. Is that a dead end? I don't know.
Well, they also said they have a day job and they're not looking to like make, money primarily off of this, which I think is even more of a reason to like
To just stick
keep
with
doing
it.
what
Yeah.
what you like,
Yeah.
because you're not looking to make a living off of it. So
I would also say, in terms of brand collaborations, again, it's super hard to say without knowing what you do, what your following size is, what the brands are, what their following size is. But you know, you have to really weigh up if like whatever they're offering you is like worth it to even do in the first place. Like, never mind to, you know, oh, is it worth it to dilute my whatever, but is it worth it just to put the effort in? If they're paying you some money and you need that money, then that's one thing. If it's just exposure, then you got to measure up like, okay, how much exposure would this actually get me? And more importantly, is it like to an audience that I actually want? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it just random fucking followers?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because then it's not worth it. You don't want random followers. You only, you know, you want it only to a brand that actually like makes sense, you know? And I don't know, I hate this like current era that we live in where you got to talk about like authenticity within advertising and within doing brand partnerships, because, you know, none of it's truly fucking authentic at all. It's all, oh my god, Precast just kneading.
He's the center of attention in this room.
He's
my
accidentally
God.
gotten my thigh while kneading like 4 times, and I've just really bit my tongue so I didn't scream into my mic.
He's going nuts.
But yeah, if you do want to do brand deals, that is the only thing, like, as a, you know, because they said like, you know, oh, what do you kind of expect from creators as consumers, as people who are both, I guess. It's so fucking jarring to me when I see someone who's primarily got like a music project or a photography project or something, and they're just like doing brand deal with this random foreign place that sells hats and baseballs and inflatable pool toys.
Right.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
What? Why? And it's just like a phone video of them just like taking stuff out of a box and be like, thanks at brand. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? That's clown behavior.
Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I'm never very offended when an artist does anything like that, because I'm just kind of like, get that money.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I'm a little bit sometimes.
And I never sort of associate it with the art that they put out. I'm always just like, that's something separate. There's a hashtag ad on it, and I'm gonna not consider it unless it's like, you know, an artist I like started doing NFTs or something. And then I'm like, okay, I'm morally against that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, I'm not morally against it. It just
it is corny though.
It doesn't endear me to you, and more importantly, it's like, again, if they're doing it for money, like I said before, then, and you need the money,
Yeah.
then if you
And it was
need
worth
money,
it to
get
you.
money.
Yeah, I think it also depends on how
this
well
person
known
said
the
that they
person
don't.
is.
Right.
I'm talking more about, you know, doing random deals with people whose audiences don't align with yours whatsoever.
Right.
It's like, then it's not worth it. If you're doing
And
it
we
for
see
the
that all the
exposure,
time.
then it's not
Yeah.
worth it just for the sake of doing it. Yeah. I would say that is the biggest takeaway. Money to one side, you know, only do it if it's makes sense for you.
Right.
You know, again, hard for me to say because I don't know what medium you're in. I don't know what kind of brands these are, what deal they're offering you, but just make sure it's not like jarring and that it's worth it for you in some way, you know? Yeah. That's my advice.
Yeah. As a consumer, again, as long as something, I'm not like morally against something, the most you can come off as is like corny, but I don't think anybody holds anything against you like that. Especially if you need the money. But if you don't, I think you would really be better off just focusing on creating the art that you like and building an audience that is just that also likes that art, because that audience, even at smaller numbers, is going to be more useful to you than somebody who has like 100,000 followers of people that they got from doing weird brand deals that they don't, you know, they're because then their numbers and their conversion rates and it's abysmal. You know, it's terrible. They're not selling anything. No one really cares about their art. It's bad. You know.
Yeah.
I have something weird to say. It's kind of unrelated, but like it's also sort of kind of related.
Sure.
There was that one time I posted a video of my bunny and it went stupid viral.
You've gone viral a few times online.
Yeah, it went stupid viral. I got so many followers because of that bunny video.
It did go ridiculous viral.
Yeah,
like we're not talking a few thousand.
No,
Some
like-
video of your bunny went so viral.
Yeah. And I got so many followers because of it. And then from then on out, you know, it was almost like, oh, now things that I post people will care about. Not true. Because people don't know who I am. They wouldn't, recognize my face. They recognized the bunny. When I post things, no one cared. When I posted the bunny, everyone cared. And
Right.
I feel like it's kind of a similar thing. If you go, do some sort of like brand related thing and you gain followers from that, and there are people who are following you are interested in the brand and not your art, it's
Right.
like they're just kind of like empty followers. They
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
they don't care about what you're actually making. They care because they're like, oh, I guess they're into scuba diving, and you're not. And it's really not beneficial because I mean that's just
Yeah.
one way I kind of sort of experienced something similar to that. Like,
Yeah, you've got very direct experience of like the followers who are useless. You've got like 10K on Twitter.
yeah,
You
and
can't, this girl can't get a like.
No.
it's so
No,
true.
no, not at all.
It's so true.
Sometimes you'll get a lot, but most of the times you're just tweeting to nobody.
Yeah, which
That's true
is
of a lot of people on the platform, though. It's
Yeah.
a dying platform, but yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I feel like when it comes to like selling art, it getting the attention from the wrong people doesn't matter because they're not going to buy your art. They're not really going to like your art. They're not going to share your art
No.
because they don't care.
No, not at all.
So it's like, if you're looking to accept a brand deal with something that's, doesn't at all align with what you're doing, then it's like, if you get a bit of money from it, cool. But like, as of like exposure wise, you're not really gaining anything from it.
Yeah.
If people cared about it, they'd come to your profile in literally any other way.
Also worth mentioning too, and it's always good to keep in mind that social media is it's a sham, it's a scam. It is there to attract you to scroll by the very ads that you yourself might start doing for
Yeah,
money. It's
yeah.
just money farming in different ways. It didn't used to be that way, and it is now, and it's changed how everything works. It's changed how everything works. And a lot of this has always just kind of been a pay-to-win system. So if you can utilize the platform and take any of our advice and just say, create honest art, be consistent, engage with your audience, and really go for it. And in 6 months, you can create a small but loyal following that will and can grow. Can and will, I should say, yeah. And your experience on the platform is going to be kind of overall better the less you care about it. But it's hard not to care about it. I mean, I take stuff like that kind of personally. There's, just in the last week, I submitted to get verified on Instagram for the first time in like a couple years. And I usually, on Twitter, I never really cared about that stuff. Because when I was I was actually really interested in my heyday. I was like, I need to get verified. There are so many copycat accounts.
Yeah, for sure.
And there are people that are commenting on Instagram on like my friends' profiles and stuff, and they think it's me because their name is like Flat Sound, but it's spelled differently. They have my same profile picture, and so people are pretending to be me. Fans are pretending to be me. Isn't that the point of verification?
Yeah.
That's the point of verification, and I was shocked when I couldn't get verified. I was shocked when fans were making me, Wikipedia pages, and they kept getting deleted because they would delete them and say, well, he's not on a label. Well, he's never been in Pitchfork. He's never been in Billboard. So it's fake, and they delete it. And I haven't tried in a couple years, and I was scrolling down Instagram, and I just saw like just some random, no hate to the guy, but it was just some random like ambient music artist that was like everybody else. He only had like 20K followers. And it was just videos of gear making generative music, color graded at a shallow depth of field. We see it every day. Every single day. We've seen it for years. Every single day. I have no idea who this guy is. He was not that popular. And then I went to his Spotify. Maybe he's really blown up on Spotify. No, 800 monthly listeners. 800 monthly listeners, right? I'm at 600,000.
Yeah.
And he was verified on Instagram. And I thought, maybe they're better at it now. I'm just going to submit my verification. Gave them my fucking passport picture.
Yeah.
I said, here's the reasons that I think I should be. Here's some articles that have been written about me. I've been doing it for 10 years. They got back to me a few days later saying, sorry, you didn't meet the criteria.
But that guy did.
But that guy did.
No
800
sense.
monthly listeners. And it's because I guarantee he works with somebody. He works with a label. He works with, that's why, people's friends' bands that are just like on said label that tour to nowhere, that have some fans, but come on, man.
And like 5,000 followers and they're verified.
600,000 monthly listeners. I had twice the follower count. I don't meet the criteria. That's bullshit. There is no criteria. The criteria is, are you paying the right people?
Yeah.
Or did you get lucky?
Yeah.
And I'm not good at getting lucky at this. I've proven over and over again, I'm not good at getting lucky at this.
Yeah.
So social media, use it as a tool. Engage with people on it. Do whatever. But it's nothing. It's nothing. It's not real. You know.
It can be useful though. It can be useful.
It can be useful as a tool. Yeah.
And I'm glad that it's working out for this person so far.
Of course. Yeah, I would say keep that up. Mm-hmm. I'd say keep that up, especially if you're not financially dependent on it. I think the growth that you'll get creating art that you like will be slower, but the audience that you'll gain from it will be
so much better.
Yeah, just more useful. Mm-hmm. You know, because we've been doing this podcast for like 3 years now. Mm-hmm. No ads.
No.
Nothing.
No.
But whenever we use the audience that listens to this podcast to talk about a Patreon, merch, stuff we make for the podcast or anything like that, we get money. We'd get more money than we did if we took on the ads.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's way better.
Yeah.
That's 1,000 times better. 'Cause we're just selling the stuff we make, or we're advertising the things that we do.
Yeah.
And that kicks ass. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's my opinion. I would stick to that, and I think there's possibly even more longevity in it.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Good. Yeah, don't have 5,000 empty bunny followers. Doesn't do anything. It's not worth it.
That's Brooke's advice. Don't get a bunch of bunny followers.
Where are we on time?
At the end.
Yeah, baby. This has been All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
My name's Brooke.
Yeah.
Woo. I was going to say
Pretty
Mitch
Cat's
again, but I
fucking
didn't.
falling asleep on the middle
Pretty
of the
Cat,
couch.
come on. Come on. One goodbye. Come on.
He's not going
You
to
can do it.
Oh, that's great, you little fucker.
Oh my fucking god, you're so bad.
You're squeezing him. He's saying, "Oh, he's licking himself." That's
now
great.
he's licking. Great.
Say something.
He won't. He won't.
Open
If you had
your
no one
pink
here, he'd be
mouth.
screaming.
Look at him. Look at him right now.
Let go of him.
He won't.
Great.
This has been All the Space in Between. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked this episode and you think other people might like this episode, then tell them about this episode. We talk a lot about growth and how slowly stuff grows. We do believe in organic growth, and the most organic growth is you telling people that you genuinely like a podcast and that they should check it out too. So if you have any friends that you think might like this podcast as well, please tell them to go listen to it. We are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and anywhere where podcasts are found. We even have the most convenient website in the world. It's just the name of our podcast.com. It's all, sorry, I didn't hand that off.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
3 years and I still
Not
haven't
used to
nailed it. If you have people you might want to listen to the show, we have a website. Our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com. And if you have a pickle that you'd like us to buy into, suckle on, taste, pass,
jeez.
answer,
Oh god.
then please send us an email. We read through all of them every week and we love a fresh one. Our email address is
Brooke.
Oh, God. All the space in between at gmail.com.
All the space in between
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Or my email again. Not
No,
enough
no.
people send me an email.
No one wants to send you an email.
Send me more emails.
Lots of people thought the email bit was really funny.
Yeah, but no one sent one. I got
What the
two.
fuck are they going to say?
excuse you, Womp sent one.
Yeah, Womp was one of the two. And I got a cool dog pic.
Very
But I'd
cool.
like some more.
All right.
Pretty good.
Hopefully by next episode you'll get some emails. Brooke O. Wortley at
No.
outlook.com.
Yeah.
No one's going to fucking email you.
Yeah.
New
do it
episodes,
this
everybody. Thank
time.
you so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.